Welcome to the chats, everybody.
Poppy, this has got to be the best, and I mean the best soul food I have ever eaten.
Sorry about that.
Did it again. Mr. Pratt, you haven't eaten a thing. I enjoyed it.
Mom, can I go watch television now?
Well, I gotta get my books. My comb on my hair tonight.
And Dad, I need some help with my algebra.
Oh, right. Oh, hey, baby, I'm sorry. There goes our evening together.
Well, that's all right.
This seems to be a common problem. Husband and wife can't even have a cup of coffee alone without being bothered by other people. Is there any cream, Mrs. Marshall?
Hey, wait a minute. Hold it, wait a minute. I should have thought of this before. Why don't we just go away for a couple of days?
Without the kids?
Hey, yeah, that's a great idea. It'd be like a second honeymoon.
Yeah, a second honeymoon. Come on, Ellie.
Well, where can we go?
Big Bear. It's lovely. Snow-covered ground, crisp, clear, star-filled nights. Mother says it's very romantic.
Well, it sounds great, but where could we stay?
Well, where there's romance, there are motels. Oh, Mother would never stay in a motel. We have a cabin there that we rent out. You could certainly use it. Oh, free, I mean.
Mr. Pratt.
Oh, now. I'm not being so wonderful. You see, the plumbing freezes up in the winter if someone doesn't use the bathroom. I guess that's not us at the dinner table, is it? Then again, pig snoops.
Mr. Pratt, we really could.
What's up? How you doing?
Please, it's yours. You can pick up the key tomorrow. Oh, and thank you for the dinner, Mr. Wilson. It's the best meal I ever watched. This is turning out to be okay. Yeah, well, I guess that's me for the evening. Think I'm gonna go watch a little television.
Well, Poppy, why don't you bring the kids in so we can tell them about the honeymoon?
Don't tell them everything.
How's your day?
Well, let's see now. Is this going to be you?
That's right. You know, we haven't been alone and away together since Lori was born.
I'm not
The
sure.
kitchen's supposed to be for cooking and not kissing.
When you're kissing, you're really cooking. All right, you guys, we have a surprise for you. We are going to take a vacation. Friday, we're going to go up to Big Bear Mountain.
No, wait, you guys, it's just you.
I can finally learn how to ski.
It looks like your honeymoon alone is now a group tour.
No, it's not. I mean, I'll just go out there and I'll explain it to them.
No, Cal, you can't do that. I mean, they have not seen snow since we left Chicago. We can't disappoint them now.
Oh, wait a minute. I got an idea. Now, you two are not interested in the snow. You just want to be alone. So why don't I take the kids up to the ski resort and y'all stay right here?
Hey.
Well,
No, wait, why not, honey? I mean, you sure you can deal with the kids, right, Poppy?
Hey, I've been looking forward to flying in the snow with my grandchildren and throwing snowballs and making a snowman. I've never built a white person before.
all right, let's go tell the kids.
Okay.
Wow, we got one little problem.
Well, what's that?
Well, I'm willing to go up there, but as Haywood would say, we can't boogie if we ain't got no buggy. And we don't have a ride.
All right, okay. We are back to our group tour.
Not necessarily so. Give me a moment to interview a prospective chauffeur alone. Oh, I'm afraid I left my glasses here. Oh, come right on in there, Mr. Pratt. Will you two go in the living room and see if you can find Mr. Pratt's glasses? Thank you very much. Say, Mr. Pratt, how'd you like to make a deal for an all-expense paid weekend vacation at one of America's favorite winterland resorts? What curtain is it behind? And do I have to dress up like a frog?
We're going with Mr. Pratt.
Well, I'm not sure. I mean, your grandfather's in there now trying to persuade him.
Well, listen, we don't have to go up to Big Bear. We can stay in our rooms this weekend, and you and Mom, you can honeymoon right there in the kitchen.
It's crisp and clear. I mean, you said that yourself, and you haven't been up there in a while.
No.
I mean, the children are they're really looking forward to it.
No.
Okay, your pipes will freeze, and it'll cost you a fortune.
Well, if the children are really looking forward to it.
There's Mr. Pratt. Come on. Here's the food I got you. Take this, my son. What are you going to do with the bathroom?
Oh, I'm playing snowball.
Come on, Grandpa. Bye, Mom. Bye, Grandpa. Be very careful. Come on, Dad.
Oh, look! It's Nanook of the ghetto. Wait a second now. Bye. Have a good time.
Did you forget your toothbrush?
Well,
How long?
at last.
Well, would you like the cocktail, my man?
Well, thank you.
All right.
Waitress, would you ask the trio to play something soft, please?
You know, the first time it was waitress, would you ask the trio to play Black and Tan Fantasy?
It was Satin Doll, and the trio was a jukebox because that joint that you worked in when we were in college could not afford a trio.
Well, that didn't keep you away.
Well, see, I didn't go there for the music. It was that fine little waitress with the long legs that kept me coming back.
Oh, did you ever think that fine little waitress would be the mother of your children?
Well, I thought about it, but then I married you instead.
That was the best move you ever made.
Oh, no, this is the best move that I ever made. You are one beautiful woman.
And you are one beautiful man.
And that is the beautiful Chinese food that I ordered.
Chinese food. How do you remember?
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
Glad I got here in time.
For what?
Oh, I mean the guests.
No guests.
No guests?
Mm-mm.
Crispy gao chi min, chow
Yeah,
fan, bok choy
246.
and tauhu soup, hung yi lap chong gai lang, white rice with butter. You gonna eat all that by yourself?
Oh no, I'm gonna share that with my pet parakeet.
Your
Course you
pet parakeet eats Chinese food?
Sure, I trained her that way. Here, watch.
Interesting.
A Chinese food is here.
I'll be right there.
Good bird.
Come
Yeah,
da ga
music
chai mo
sounds
san
interesting.
sing.
I mean, I don't blame you, bro. Dyson's a pretty decent machine, in my opinion.
Oh, man, it's freezing in here.
It's colder in here than it was outside.
Wow. You're not supposed to step on
Hello.
the raceway and go into a skid.
It was so
It was my
awesome.
instinct, and I always follow my instincts.
Right into a snowbank.
Where do you want me to put this plant?
Oh, over there by the fireplace, Haywood. Oh, poor thing. She's not accustomed to these cold climates. Neither am I.
Here, Mr. Pratt. Try this.
Oh, thank you, dear.
Come on, Hayward. Hayward, get that fire started, will you?
Get my plant.
Sorry. Do you know how to cook?
Me? Cook?
Well, just unpack the groceries, Lori. This sure is a nice place.
It is charming, isn't it?
Yeah.
Although
I
I only
can
come up here in the
cook.
summer when it's warm. And
I
fashionable.
used this actually.
I'm having a problem with this fire.
Let me try. Give me matches.
That's the problem.
You don't have any match. My plan and I to spend the next day and a half without heat.
You and your plan would spend the next day and a half rubbing two sticks together.
That is absurd.
Well, that's how the Indians used to make fire.
My dear child, I am not an Indian.
You don't have to be to freeze your teepee off.
Well, this has been one wonderful evening.
Has been. How? It's only 7:30.
That's right. That means we have the entire evening to do whatever it is we want to do. So come over here. What's so funny?
I was just remembering what Poppy said to me when I told him I was going to marry you.
Oh, yeah, what did he say?
Well, that's what he said.
That's cute. Now tell me, what did he really say?
You really want to know?
Yeah, we really would like to know.
Oh, okay, I'll tell you. I can't tell you.
Well, why can't you tell me?
I just can't tell you, Hal.
Why?
Because I know you'll get mad.
No, look, I promise I won't get mad. Just tell me what he said.
Oh,
Hal,
65 minutes
just
good.
trust me. You'll get mad, I know it.
Ellie, I trust you implicitly. What did he say?
Okay, I'm going to tell you. But I just want you to know that I was not in agreement with it.
Ellie, what did he say?
He said your lips were too big.
I wonder what made him change his mind.
You grew a mustache. I knew you'd get mad.
Stay not by the bell.
Right? Oh, hi, Rose.
I have saying.
On the nose, Rose.
Come on in, Rose.
No. I know that you two want to be alone, and that's the way it should be. I'm not saying, so don't ask. Well, I thought you might get bored. Look what I got. I got Monopoly and the home version of Hollywood Squares and pickup sticks.
Why don't you pick up your sticks?
And put them on the table, Rose.
Right.
That's really nice.
You know, it's really hard to play Monopoly with two people. Bye.
Bye.
You're not lonely, are you? Without the kids, I mean, because I would be glad to stay.
Oh, no, we're not lonely. Not at all.
Oh, good. I'm lonely. So lonely. George is out on one of his stupid undercover assignments. I don't know where he is. I don't even know who he is.
Rose, would you like to stay?
Yeah. No. No, I'll be all right.
You sure?
No, I'm okay. I'm fine. At least you don't have to worry about the kids. You know where they are.
Right.
Where are they?
The Big Bear.
Oh, isn't that where they have all the bears? Bears? Well, of course. That's why they call it Big Bear, because of the big bears. Do they call to tell you they're all right?
No, the cabin doesn't have a phone.
There's no phone? They're up there with big bears and there's no phone?
It's okay. Look, listen this way. If they get attacked, you won't know about it, and you can stop them.
Rose, what are you talking
I'm
about?
leaving. I'm not saying I'm going. You know, you're so lucky you're having a second honeymoon. I never even got a first honeymoon because George was out on an undercover assignment in the topless bar in El Segundo.
Well, this was the worst idea we've ever had.
Now, will you just stop? There's nothing wrong. They're perfectly all right.
Well, if they are perfectly all right. Why didn't they phone to say they are perfectly all right? They could have found the
Well,
phone.
because people don't phone when they're all right. They only
Because
phone
people
when they're
don't
in
phone
trouble.
when they all
Then
right.
why didn't they phone to
Keep
say
my
they are in
wife's
trouble?
name out your
They're
fucking
not in trouble.
mouth.
They're with your father.
Fuck my wife.
They're in trouble.
Okay.
If we don't get a fire, we're all gonna die. One by one in the cold.
Maybe we should all huddle next to each other.
Because then if we do freeze, we'll all stick together like when Mom take lamb chops out the freezer.
Hey, get your chops back in that bag.
Yes, I wish I can do that. Okay, now got the whole thing taken apart and clean it out.
Now, don't panic.
Then I should have the
It'll
shit
be
out
only
by
an
Friday.
avalanche.
Let's take this shit.
It's all right.
Yep. Which is kind of sad news if you think about it. Because, yeah.
No heat.
It was
The
like,
electricity's
okay.
going. My car is stuck
So
in
the
a
whole
snowman.
thing's taken apart, and
My
I'm going to
mom
put
has
it
his
into
bronze frozen off. It's just awful.
Have you tried the washroom yet?
washer.
Don't bother. It's frozen
Part
solid.
scene. Yeah.
I am not moving from this phone.
They're not going to call because there's no phone. I mean, this is our one night together, so why don't we just go out somewhere and get your mind off the kids?
I'd rather not have.
No, come on, please, Ellie. I mean, we are two reasonable adults, and I think that you're acting a little crazy.
Oh, well, there it is, isn't it? I mean, there it is. Now I'm crazy. Every time I show some concern about the children, I'm acting crazy.
Ellie, just be cool.
Be cool. I'll be cool. Where would you like to go, Harold?
And how about the ice capade?
Now that's cool.
Sure, we'll go to a drive-in and we'll pretend we're on a date, and we'll get our minds off of the kids being attacked by bears. Oh, I mean, I really love my kids. I may have said a lot of things in my life, but I really worry about them too, you know? That's the phone. Wait a minute, I'll get it. No, wait, I'll get it. No, hold it. I'll get it. Wait, no, wait a minute.
Oh, look at the phone. You disconnected the phone, Harold.
Well, whoever it was, they'll call back.
What do you mean, whoever it was? Obviously, it was our children. How I'm worried. Now, couldn't we just go up to Big Bear?
At this hour?
Oh, come on, it's the perfect time. There's no traffic.
Okay, all right. The honeymoon is off, and the trip to Big Bear is on.
Oh,
Okay.
you don't mind.
Oh, no, of course not. It's what I've always wanted to do. Take a trip up to Big Bear in the middle of the night so I can wake up the kids and say,
Exactly
are you
one
all
more
right?
hour.
Then get back in
I'm
the car
gonna
and
be
drive right
19,
back home.
freaking 19 freaking years old.
You know, it's gonna
I
be
can't wait.
fun.
I'm gonna start
No,
crying.
we gotta get the goodies to take with us. I'll be right
Yeah, don't forget the almond cookie.
Oh, that's okay. My look here is something. Let me take that out too. I'm at it. Okay.
some trip. Even the heater in the car broke.
I wonder how long it takes frozen meat to thaw out.
Hello? Hello, we're home.
Maybe they're upstairs.
Hello? Hey, we're home. Oh, this is not it.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to my bed. I never knew how nice it was to have a mattress and sheets.
Especially
Can't
warm
hear you
ones.
because you're on mute.
I wonder where Mommy and Daddy are.
Well, they're probably on their honeymoon. They're out just singing and dancing and jumping and prancing and just having a time of their life.
I hope they're not mad they came home so early.
should they? And besides, what's so important about a honeymoon anyway?
Well, Haywood, now, you see, now that depends. At your age, nothing. At their age, well, just a little bit. And at my age, more than you think.
Not want to know what
Wow.
I'm doing.
Good morning, you two.
Just cleaning out a vacuum for a collector and giving it to as soon as
I
possible.
didn't sleep too well last night.
I'm smart like you, I wouldn't sleep too well either.
Don't scare me like that.
For your information, I was waiting up for your parents to call.
I remember you waking me up to tell me they were spending the night up at Big Bear and to go back to sleep.
What time was that?
3 in the morning. Oh, hey! Hey!
Hey, Daddy, how was your big night up at Big Bear?
Why don't you ask your big mother?
Now, please.
Hello, hello,
There's no reason to
hello,
get mad.
hello,
It wasn't
hello.
your fault. It was your fault.
My fault. Oh, right. Yeah, I wanted to go up to Big Bear so I could freeze my gums off.
You two must be very hungry. Why don't I go in there and fix you some breakfast?
No, I'm exhausted. I'm going to bed tonight.
Me too. Good night, Mom. I sure am glad the big bears didn't get you.
Some honey. Boy, did we box that up.
Well, no, wait a minute. I mean, two is company and three's a crowd, and five's a disaster. Look, why don't we...
Not back up to Big Bear, please.
I was just going to suggest that why don't we, each of us, find a place that we can spend the night tonight and let you folks have the house.
Oh, yeah. I can go over Martin's house and help him learn his chemistry set.
I'm still invited to Lisa's co-ed pajama party.
Go ahead.
I'm inviting up, Grandpa. Boys are going to be upstairs, the girls are going to be downstairs. Now, where are you going to spend the night?
Dolores.
Well, I could spend it at Fred's, and I could go with others.
Dolores.
But just to be safe, I think I'll just stay in between.
In between what?
The boys upstairs and the girls downstairs. I'm gonna get my
Hey, I just have some broccoli earlier than everyone. I don't look after looking at it. You seen that movie? What's that movie? I posted something on YouTube.
High, hit 'em high, hit 'em low, hit 'em where the daisies grow. Kick 'em in the shin, kick 'em in the knee, hit 'em in the name of victory. What do you think of that?
Well, that's great. Now, why don't you get out of your sister's clothes, Haywood?
Gee, I wish I could have been a cheerleader when I was in high school.
Did you ever try out?
I was too fat. When everybody else was cartwheeling and doing flips, I was just rolling around the field.
Well, you look great now, Rose.
Oh, that's because I watched watch my diet and stay in a state of depression most of the time.
Where's Grandpa?
Oh, he's out with Haywood.
Again?
Yeah.
What are they doing?
I don't know. It's a big secret. Every time I ask Papa, he says, you'll know soon enough.
I love a mystery. You know, my father used to disappear sometimes for days at a time and nobody knew where he was. That was just before my mother divorced him.
Well, I guess she solved the mystery.
I guess
Oh, my birthday.
Oh, mailman, I'll get it.
You know, if I ever had a kid, I'd want her to look just like Lori.
Yeah.
A little lighter, maybe, but just as pretty.
Hey, guys, look. 11 letters for Grandpa.
Oh, yeah? Well,
From Grandpa. Look, they're all in his own handwriting.
well, now, what is he up to?
Hey, good morning, everybody.
Did I just see the mailman leaving this house?
Yes, Papa, you did. And here is all of your mail.
All right. How many, Grandpa?
This is right there. 11, hey, wait.
Let's open them up. Watch this, Mom.
Boy, we need a letter opener.
Well, I do.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Here.
$1.
Oh, wow, $1. What, Haywood? We're even. The rest is clear profit.
We did it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. What is all this about?
Well, I don't know, but it's exciting.
Another $1.
Hey, it's too much money.
$2.
And look at that.
Sounds like a Steve game. What are we playing?
We are playing what is commonly known as Feed the Meter.
What are we talking about?
Wait, Grandpa, tell them about it.
It's too much. You see, 2 days ago,
Wait till you hear this. It's wild. Go ahead, Grandpa.
two days ago, Hayward and I were...
Yeah, I was with him. And we were taking a walk down Dufferin Boulevard. And we saw this meter maid, right? And she was about to put a ticket on a car.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell them about it? Go ahead.
Well, you see, I said to myself,
And me.
and you...
He said, let's save this guy and put a dime in the meter.
Yeah, right.
Now tell him what happened, Grandpa.
Well, then we
You'll love this. He put the dime in the meter, and then he said, wouldn't it be nice if we put an envelope on the side of the car with our address on it? And a note inside that said, we just saved you $5. How about sending us your thanks in this addressed envelope? And it worked. Wait, Chris told you about it. Just tell him the story, Grandpa.
Yeah, well, you see, 2 days ago, we were walking down Dufferin Boulevard, and we saw that...
Listen to this! Don't interrupt, Grandpa.
Dear Mr. Wilson, your idea intrigues me, and I would like to interview you on my weekly TV program, LA Speaks. Please telephone me at NBC Burbank, California, Stephanie Edwards. Stephanie Edwards.
And here's her dollar. Oh, Mr. Bethany, you know who Stephanie Edwards is?
Rose, do I know who Stephanie Edwards is? Does a chicken have lips? She's that woman that has that program on every Sunday where she interviews people, interesting people, right in their own homes. Ellie, now that's providing that I want to talk to her.
But don't you want to talk to Grandpa?
Yeah, Gramps. It'd be great for the business. Publicity.
Think so, partner? Well, since I'm interesting people, I figure I'll talk to her.
Oh, no, Sunday. Tomorrow is Sunday. Oh, I got this. No, you will not.
Wait a minute. Now, wait a minute. Just take it easy, right? I mean, ain't no big thing. It's just a TV show.
Oh, you're right. Now, it's just a TV show.
Right. Now, I think that one of us should call her and confirm this entire thing.
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
Hello? Brenda, you never guess who's coming over
Now, wait a minute. What's wrong with you? Get off the phone. Brenda, get off the phone. Sorry.
Let's go to California this week.
They're here. Oh, get those curlers out of your hair. Hey, put that in the closet. No, Poppy should answer the door. Poppy! The TV people
Yes. And you must be Stephanie Edwards.
That's right.
Oh.
Did I wake you?
No, this is my my interesting bathrobe. No, won't you come on in?
Oh, thanks.
Stephanie, this is my daughter Ellie, and
Nice to meet you.
that's my son-in-law over there, Hal, and that's my grandson, Lord. Wow. Oh, this is very interesting. What's going
How much you grants get?
on? This is
Are
very
you
nice.
his agent? It depends on how much you get.
Well, I'm afraid he's not getting anything.
But don't tell me, tell his agent.
Wow. Oh, here we go. Woo.
Now, don't you just settle down, Mr. Wilson. This isn't going to hurt a bit.
Oh, don't worry about a thing. I'm used to television. I've done this before.
Really?
Yeah, I was on Let's Make a Deal. I was dressed as a fairy godmother, but they didn't pick me.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, I accidentally stuck my wand up Monty Hall's nose.
This last week, Mr. Wilson played the part of the Good Samaritan. It seems that he put coins in parking meters that had expired to prevent the owners of the car parked there from receiving a ticket. He then turned that into a small business venture by leaving his name and address on the car in case the owner of the car wanted to send him a reward. Is that right, Mr. Wilson?
Hi, Fred. Come on.
Mr. Wilson.
Oh, I know. You're supposed to say hello to the people.
That's right. Now, aren't parking meters really supposed to limit parking so that the next parker will have an opportunity to shop? The point being, Mr. Wilson, that you did inconvenience parkers who had a right to that parking space.
Well, you didn't seem to mind when I put a dime in your meter.
Be that as it may, Mr. Wilson, some people might think that you're as guilty of overparking as the people who overpark.
Well, not according to Carl McGee.
Carl McGee?
Yeah, you don't know about him, do you?
No.
Well, see, Carl McGee invented the parking meter, and I quote, for the purpose of bringing revenue to the city for parking, period, and unquote, and end the sentence.
That's very interesting. So then you do think, Mr. Wilson, that you really have provided public service?
Right.
And you get me a new Tesby bike.
Oh, that was my grandson, Hayward, the one that waved to you before. And that's my family over there, plus one.
Well, now it would be interesting.
Why don't you come on over here, family?
No. It's your interview. We'll just all stay in the background.
Well, I don't mind.
Sorry, over there. Oh, I really got over that Carl McGee stuff. You sure did, Bobby.
How did you come up with that?
What? I didn't just come up with it. I wanted to be prepared for the interview, so I looked it up in the encyclopedia.
Everybody saw it. Gary, Janice, Miss Beckman from school.
No.
My grandpa's a superstar.
Hey.
Oh, I got it.
Well,
Hello, Mr. Wilson here.
hi there. I don't tell you. I know you must be from the paper.
No, not exactly. Is there something we can do for you?
Oh, you must be Haywood. No, I'm Haywood's father.
I'm him.
Oh, no, there's no doubt about that.
I'm Mr. Wilson, Stephanie Edwards' good friend.
I hate to interrupt the family gathering, but I'm representing the city, and I have to present you.
Present me, sir. Present me. Never had a cage. What are you going to receive?
These summonses to appear before our court for traffic violations.
Summonses?
11 of them.
11 of them.
Oh, I just loved you on television.
At Edmund Law, we understand that medical errors can lead to devastating results. That's why we fight for the compensation we deserve and hold those at fault accountable. Our highly reputable, experienced attorneys focus on catastrophic personal injury cases and have recovered over $100 million for our clients. And with my 12 years as a physician, I use that same bedside manner of caring to give you legal advice. Call now to schedule your free virtual consultation. The Edmund Firm. I'm sorry it's not enough.
Game one. To the biggest game of the season. What matters most is having fun every yard of the way. You got to sport for less. Academy Sports and Outdoors. And have fun out there.
Raymond Yonsey here. eBay Motors has 122 million parts. Let's say you leak headlights and the bumper. At least you can skip the car wash. Get the right parts at the right prices. eBay Motors, let's ride.
All right, Poppy. Here, take the check, fill it out for whatever the fine comes to, and please, let this be the last time that I have to pay for one of your stunts.
Now, wait a minute. I'm not going to pay any fine. I'm innocent.
Oh yeah, now what happens if the judge just happens to decide that you're guilty?
Well, then I'll just happen to go to jail. Oh, I mean, and if that happens, then I'll just go on a hunger strike, and I'll die, and he'll feel sorry for me. He'll ask me to leave.
Yeah, well, it might be cheaper that way.
Okay, y'all, you late for school. Let's hit it. Wait a minute. What's this about?
Oh, I'm going to the big house with Grams.
You are, huh? Well, what are you taking with you?
All my pajamas, a toothbrush, and some Pop-Tart.
Would you put that bag down and get in the car?
But Dad, I was in business with Grams. And if he's guilty, I'm guilty. And if he goes to the chair, I go to the chair.
Well, you won't be able to sit in anybody's chair unless you put the bag down and get your butt in the car.
Man, some people.
Well, first, I think we should toast my acquittal.
Okay, to your acquittal. Okay.
It's all right.
Right.
Grams, tell us what happened.
Haywood, I was next to superb.
What'd you say?
Nothing. But your mother was superb, and I was right next to her.
What did you say, Mom?
Well, I just said, please tell us the specific law that my father broke.